YouTube. What's good? What's hood, man? This y'all favorite hood partner, Big Nina Boy. We back cracking with another reaction. So today, man, we doing a reaction by Carmen Jace. You know what I'm saying? A hot young lady, hot young female that's killing the reaction game. Salute to you, man. You know, I'm always scouting, man. You know, I'm duck hunting and all that. It's some good people out here with some good content, man. Good reaction. So, you know, this is a big shout out to her. This is some of her content. We finna get into it though, man. Black public behavior getting out of hand, man. You know what I'm saying? The internet can't ignore this anymore. You know what I'm saying? This the stuff we do on the internet. You know, some of us, man, you know, we make an ASS of ourselves, man, and you know, unapologetic about it. Yeah, I did that. So what? Yeah, who are you? Only God can judge all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But now let's get into this content, man. But before we get into the content, man, you know, I gotta say my one too, man. You break your own heart, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we break our own hearts, man, pretending people really care about us. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking everybody care about you, because everybody don't care about you. There's some people in this world that you can walk by that could care a flying buck about you. You know what I'm saying? You know, and you know, man, if you was on fire, somebody walk by you and keep going. Not that this nigga gonna be a black shit. You know what I'm saying? But nah, with that being said, man, shout out to everybody that's starting to come over here. I said I was finna start dropping, staying consistent on my second channel, and that's what we on. Let's go. Carmen J, you up.
I'm a very
I'm just trying to get my sandwich, bro.
We need to have an uncomfortable conversation because the dysfunction is no longer shocking. It is expected. You walk into a restaurant and you already know if there's chaos, it's probably us. And I'm tired of pretending like that's not the case. We've reached a point where dysfunction isn't just happening. It's being normalized. Acting wild in public, destroying property, screaming at staff, and fighting over food has somehow become entertainment. But let's be honest, it's not funny. It's not culture. It's not a vibe. It's ignorance, and it's a lack of home training. And it's flat out embarrassing. The truth is, there's a double standard when it comes to Black behavior in public. We've been allowed and enabled to act out in ways that any other group would instantly get checked, arrested, or shamed. But when it's us, people look the other way. They excuse it, they defend it, and they wrap it up in buzzwords like trauma, oppression, and systemic injustice. They get away with it because people defend their behavior. Why? Because the moment you criticize it, Black folks start crying racism. Oh, it's systemic oppression. Oh, it's a generational curse. Oh, it's white supremacy. No, it's none of that. It's actually a lack of accountability, and it's a learned dysfunction that is being protected under the false banner of injustice. Let's be honest, the excuse is worn out, and the rest of the world is tired of being bullied into silence while watching our community spiral in plain.
All right, so hold on, this just came on.
if you have to wipe yourself raw just to get clean,
this
do
commercial,
this.
God, man,
Right.
they talking about niggas wrecked them already, man. God damn. But now let me just say something, man. To hear, you know, Carmen J, you know, react and speak very well mannered, very proper, you know, decent etiquette, you know what I mean? And you know, she can converse, you know what I'm saying, extremely well, which means that she's a good representation for how, you know, a young Black woman will conduct herself. You know what I'm saying? She's using her words, and her dialogue is open where everybody can understand what she's saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, some people might say, oh, she thinks she's bad. No, she's not. She's just telling you the real. She's telling y'all some real You know what I'm saying? On you know, how we looking in public. You know what I mean? And that's her opinion. That's why I said, man, this young lady is a very talented person. And I think she got a big future, man. Keep on going, man. Let's get it.
That level of tolerance has turned into permission. And that's why some folks feel like they can just walk into public spaces and act like savages because they don't think that there will be consequences. And honestly,
Yeah,
most
I
of the
like
time,
her.
they're right. Somehow, when it's us, we're
What those
always the victim.
savages.
But let's be honest,
Yeah,
we are not oppressed. We are entitled. And we're using that entitlement to destroy every space we enter. You are not being targeted because you're Black. You're being avoided because of how y'all are acting while being Black. People don't want to deal with it anymore. And honestly, they shouldn't have to. The behavior we're seeing is disgusting. It's aggressive. It's out of control. And let's be honest, it's not improving. It's deteriorating. So today we're going to talk about it. I'm going to show you proof and we're going to react to real videos, not to mock, but to hold the mirror because we need to see exactly what's being projected from our community and why the world is responding the way it is. We can't keep demanding respect while openly disrespecting ourselves and others. This isn't empowerment. It's disgraceful and someone needs to say something. So I will. All right, so we're going to hop right into the first clip of this woman at Wendy's. She's with her son, and just take a look.
Like I said, every time I come in here, you fucking yelling at somebody. I come here every day. Somebody like eat me, bitch. Eat me. You can say that shit walking away. You can say that shit walking away.
In front of her son. Dang, man. So let me just say this, right? You see what happens when a Black man is not in the household? A Black man will never let his son see him even admit or submit to some emotions in public, especially with a stranger. You smelling what I'm saying? Like it's rare you see a man lose his cool. You see what I'm saying? One thing we know as a man is never lose your cool, man. A lot of people out here, they lose their cool over the smallest ish. You know what I'm saying? And sitting back, dang, you know what I'm saying? And is there something in the food or something, baby? Dang, man, you know, these mamas get, you had a, what is that? I don't know if that's a Burger King. I don't know what restaurant that is, man, right? But at the same time, look at this mother showing her ass off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, keep going, Carmen. Yeah, I'm smelling what you selling, man. Let's get it.
Now, pick it up, bitch. Pick it all up. Pick it up, bitch. I ain't destroying shit. I'm making a mess of this shit. I dare it.
I bet I wouldn't.
Fuck you, bitch.
I need to put it right now.
This how you in. This.
Majority.
Unnecessary. And then her son act up in school. She tripping.
All I wanted to do was just order some food. Look what I gotta go to. This is crazy.
This is crazy. This is totally crazy.
That right there is exactly what I'm talking about. A grown woman completely unhinged in public, cussing people out, throwing things and causing chaos. And she's doing it while her son is sitting right next to, well, standing right next to her like it's normal. And that's the saddest part about it. For that little boy, it's probably normal. That's what's raising him and that's what's shaping his worldview. These women have no decorum, no self-discipline, no emotional regulation, and they don't even know how to behave like adults, especially in front of children. And we wonder why the next generation is out of control. These YNs didn't just appear out of nowhere. They were trained by women just like this. The chaos doesn't start in the streets. It starts at home. And in this case, it started.
Yeah. Hey. Hey, catch it though. So the father's men ain't been in the home. Somebody had to say it, baby. Men have not been in the home in over 40 years. You see what I'm saying? So these YNs were raised by women. You see what I'm saying? Like the streets didn't even raise nowadays. Majorities these young ladies, their grandmothers not raising their kids no more. You know what I'm saying? It's they raising their own kids so they could get the benefits. It's more beneficial to have a baby and raise a kid now. You see what I'm saying? I think, and that's what we're here for, to reproduce just as species, right? But at the same time, man, yeah, kudos, taps on the back for raising your child. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, these little killers out here, man, that's going around damn killing everybody. They live in your household. Well, his daddy wouldn't be. Nah, man. Some of y'all left because he wasn't happy with him. A man is, I think, man, you're not supposed to be happy. You know what I'm saying? It's like to death do you part. It said not when you're happy. Some of y'all are common law married. At a certain time, you've been together with her. You ain't going nowhere. She ain't going nowhere. As long as y'all stay together, you together. And that's the way it go. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this crazy, man. And I noticed what Carmen says, she's another woman going around unhinged. You know what I'm saying? Not married. You know what I'm saying? Because women have this idea now that a man should provide for everything in a relationship. That was for marriage. You know what I'm saying? He's not supposed to provide for somebody. Just like some of y'all saying, yeah, you ain't no wife. You ain't doing that. So why would you expect that? But, a little bit off topic. But yeah, I get it, man. We as men, we're frowned upon because we should have fought for that child. We should have fought for that family. But if it is authentic, if it's organic, then what you gotta fight for? You know what I'm saying? Like fighting. Hold on. Like, come on, nigga. We not doing that game. No, I'm not gonna put paint where it ain't. You shouldn't have to fight. You know what I'm saying? Communicate. You know what I'm saying? That's what come with it at the bottom line. So yeah, man, that's let's go.
In Wendy's in broad daylight in front of everybody. That little boy just learned that violence and emotional outbursts are how you solve your problems. That's how generational curses are passed down. Behavior is beyond disgusting, and she should be ashamed of herself. And honestly, the Black community should be ashamed that this is the image that is being broadcasted to the world and stamped with our name on it. In the next video, it's not going to be any better. So brace yourselves. Let's take a look.
My girl fixing her own order. All right.
Another one with a baby. By God be the glory. They're taking that child. Department of Children and Family Services is definitely coming to get that baby.
Now, what the hell was that? This woman has a child on her hip and she walks behind the counter at a Church's Chicken and just starts serving herself food. I don't care how mad she is. I don't care what they got wrong with her order. There is never a reason to go behind the counter and help yourself like that. Behavior is lawless, and she's doing it while she's holding her child. No shame, no boundaries, no self-control, and clearly no concern for what her child is absorbing in that moment. Once again, zero emotional regulation. They do not care where they are, who's watching, what kind of damage they're doing, not just to the environment, but to their own children. This should be considered child abuse because when a child is watching their parent act like this in public, it's not just embarrassing, it is destructive. This behavior needs to improve if we want to see any real changes in the Black community, because if this is what we're letting slide, if this is what we're normalizing, we're already done. And she's not the only one. Trust me, we could do this all day. I'll show you another clip. Take a look.
See, now man, you know what? It's crazy. I didn't even, man, look, man, I'm one of them people that be like, man, this what I'm talking about right here, man. A lot of women probably going to call Carmen a pick me and all that. You're going against our people, but she's holding everybody accountability. That's something that most women are delusional to understanding. Accountability. She's putting the mirror in and not just women, you know what I'm saying? Just our people. You know what I'm saying? Let me specify because, nigga getting guy, but I don't care, nigga. I said it, motherfucker. But that's dope, man. Man, we got to do better. Let's get to it.
work on this first, bitch. What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do? What are you gonna do? My dog, get the fuck out of here. My dog, get out. Put your hands on that. Get out. My dog, get out. Put your hands on. Go.
What if there was a way to know if a stock will be bullish or bearish the day before? The truth is,
I just love how the employee is off to the side holding a little frying pan looking thing like she's ready to knock somebody out if she has to go there. Honestly, that part is hilarious. You could tell that she's been through this before. Like, let me go ahead and grab my weapon real quick just in case I have to go.
Come on, walk back in here and walk up on the dog my shit. Yes. Sit in here with my shit. Yes. Sit in here with my shit.
Once again, zero regard for anyone else. Let's take a look.
So many fucking late nights, early mornings for this punk ass shit right here. Coward ass, bitch ass shit right here. Thank you so fucking much, Uncle. I appreciate that shit, bro.
Yeah, so I didn't want to do too much of it. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of content to run through. But at the same time, man, yeah, man, our peoples, man, you know what I'm saying? Look, stop thinking people won't do you like that, because they would. You know what I'm saying? We talk about everybody else, but when it come to us, we not going for it. Like, we can't take, you know what I'm saying, or be held accountable for our actions because of this alleged story of our ancestors and all that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, we're gonna leave it right there. Big content. Yeah, I liked it, that one, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm inspired. See, I never grabbed the Instagram clips and the YouTube clips, man. I'm inspired to try some myself, man. But dope content. Let's keep it going. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this video, what y'all think about the reaction. Y'all drop y'all opinion in the comment section. And I'm gonna see y'all on the next video, man. And we out of here. Let's go.
Tell you once, don't tell you twice. I'm real discreet, the thief in the night. Yeah. If I call you.